Yo YouTube, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another build video. I guess we're gonna be doing so let me just explain what's going on here. So I have been taking a break from YouTube for a while and I haven't done any videos, and there's been a new killer who came out with a bunch of new perks, and I have been low-key like not using them and trying my best to not use them until, because I saw a perk like Starstruck and I was like, that looks like it could make a cool YouTube video, and I was like, well, I don't want to use this until I make a YouTube video. So I haven't really touched this perk for like a month and a half or some crazy shit. It's been a long time since Trickster came out, I feel like. So I've been sitting on this for a while. I haven't used it. I've been avoid watching videos. I'm sure Ots has made like 10 videos on this. I'm sure every other YouTuber has made like 10 videos on this. I've been avoiding it, okay? I'm trying to have an organic, fresh experience here for myself. So that's what this is. This is my first time using Starstruck on possibly anybody. I think I might have used it on Trickster once or twice, but aside from that, this is my first time actually trying to use Starstruck on like a killer that I think is going to be good for it. And this is going to be Starstruck Doctor, essentially, is my idea here. So basically, we're going to be running calm add-ons. This might be a little bit aggressive, and I'm aware of that. So if this doesn't work, we may end up trying this with a different killer. But we're going to be running Starstruck, which if you guys don't know, is the new perk from the Trickster. And it's basically when you pick up a survivor and you carry them, any survivor that's within your terror radius gets exposed for 30 seconds. And it basically, the 30-second countdown starts whenever they either A, exit your terror radius, or B, whenever you're no longer carrying the person. So essentially, once you're done carrying them, like for instance, if someone's right beside me while I'm hooking somebody, the 30 seconds will start counting down when I actually hook the survivor. And then also it has a cooldown of 60 seconds, so you can only do this every once a minute. So that's the idea here. I feel like the very, very obvious combination with this would be agitation, because first off, if there's somebody nearby you that you can see, you literally go faster than them with agitation, so you can catch up to them and one-shot down them, which is pretty sweet. But also, it increases your terror radius as well. So this is like, these perks were like born for each other, dude. These two were like kindred spirits, man. They're meant to be. They're like souls bound. They're so good together. So we're gonna be running that together. I could run more. I could also run like distressing too if I really wanted to, but that feels like overkill. I think that should be plenty. Like 12 meters on top of my terror radius, on top of let's not talk about the add-ons I'm running yet. But I think we'll have plenty of a big terror radius. So we're just gonna run corrupt intervention and barbecue, because these are just two solid perks that'll hopefully make it so that I can do well in the match, right? That's kind of like the other thing that I need to do, is just do well in the game. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at these perks, I'm taking away barbecue and I'm gonna put on this. This might be stupid. This might be really stupid, but I'm doing it. I just thought about it, and I want to put on if I can figure out my alphabet, Hangman's Trick, right? And then I'll burn the offering that spawns more hooks, right? That seems right. So there'll be more hooks, and then if anyone gets within 6 meters of a hook while I'm carrying somebody, I'll be able to see where they are. So like hypothetically, if you get one of them like crouching Andes, right? Like if you get one of them like stealthy Claudettes, I should be able to see them with Hangman's Trick and then hit them. Anyway, and then we're also running calm add-ons to make our terror radius fucking huge. And the idea is that we're gonna down someone, we're gonna hook them, and then after the hook, we're gonna use our static blast to hopefully figure out where they are exactly, and then yeah. And then we go from there, essentially. That's the idea. I didn't really think this through too much. I haven't really done much testing. This is gonna be kind of like a trial run. We might adjust and do more builds later, but let's just go play. Okay, bad in preschool. Let's do this. I believe in this build. I don't actually believe in this build. I feel like there's probably better options for this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain. I think my alternative to this, I had an alternative. Like, I think Hangman's Trick might actually be overkill here, because the entire idea behind Doc is that I could use my static blast to find people after I get the hook. So like, in hindsight, maybe the Hangman's Trick was overkill. Like maybe I could have saved that for a different killer. But if I wasn't going to use Doctor on this build, my alternative, I think they probably all spawn in the school, by the way. I think my alternative was somebody with an insane chase. Not really any one person in particular, just anybody with an insane chase. So like Nurse, Slinger, Spirit, maybe even. Spirit might not be the best, but like basically anyone that can get hits like on demand is, I think, someone else who would be really good for this. Okay, I don't want to use my static blast to find an initial chase here, but if I go to these gens and none of them are being worked on, then I'm static blasting. It's kind of seeming like they're not going to be worked on unless they looped around and went to this gen. Is that a person? It is a person. Never mind. We're not static blast. I wanted to save my static blast for Starstruck. Are you okay? You know you're running right at me, right? Do you have eyeballs? Can you see things? I maybe shouldn't commit to this. Because she's kind of running into a safe area, like away from all the gens, but here I am, committing to it. Here I am, currently committing. Here I go, continuing with the commitment. We'll see if she kind of looks like she's just holding W and not paying attention, so I'm going to do this and see if she'll... Really? 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 Really, though? Really? I think we have a head on. Dude, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Starstruck value, baby. Starstruck value. That wasn't even the value I was trying to get. I didn't think that would work like that. I assumed they would, I don't know, be scared, maybe hide. But that Lori was just like, dude, exposed? Like, I give a fuck. See, this guy should be exposed, right? Like, my terror radius should have been gigantic there. I believe my terror radius should have been gigantic. So this guy should be exposed for a little bit, right? What's he doing? Like, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's kind of sick. I'm gonna be real. That's pretty sick. That's pretty fucking cool. I mean, if we ignore the fact that Lori just basically ran into her own death, I mean, that was pretty sweet, right? Like, that dude was like across the map. But because our terror radius was freaking gigantic, oh, you're gonna die, aren't you? Oh, you're gonna let go. Oh, that's a bummer. We were able to just go kill that Jake with ease. Like, I'm gonna be real, that was kind of sick. I'm actually pretty hype about that. That's pretty cool. This perk is actually pretty neat. Where did the Lori go? I'm not sure where she crawled to. Wait, was that? No. Wait, did I hear her? Did I hear her down here? Was I hearing things? Oh, wait, no, that's outside? I think that was outside. I definitely hear a whimper. There's the whimper. Okay, Starstruck's back up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna carry her towards that corner. I want this to activate on people. I want people to get exposed. So I'm gonna carry her into the map a bit. How big is my terror radius? It should be pretty big. Like, this should cover most of the map, right? I'm gonna hook her here. This should cover a lot of the map, I think. Like, I have double comm add-ons and agitation. So my terror radius should be like, I don't know, probably like 50 plus meters, you'd think? What? Hello? What? She screamed, but I didn't see anything. Thanks, Static Blast. What the fuck was that? Is that a bug? I feel like this happens sometimes where like you do things that make people scream where you're supposed to see a bubble, but then you don't see the bubble. Like, where was the bubble? Am I blind? The fuck was that? Well, so much for our Starstruck value. I could have got Starstruck value if my Static Blast actually did the thing that it's supposed to do, but it didn't do the thing. The thing was not done, so now it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I think it ran out. I don't know. This guy might have been affected. He might not have been. I don't know. I think it ran out, though. Like, I think the time just ran out. That's so dumb. That's actually so dumb. That's so depressing. Why did that happen? Oh, hey. Wait, if we wait a second, we can get more Starstruck. Starstruck again, baby. I'm going to take him outside. I'm going to take him outside and then get that Starstruck value. Because, okay, the Claudette's running. I should be able to just take him straight to the hook. Right? And now these guys are exposed. So I can just hook him and then get that Claudette right now. Like, she's exposed for a good 30 seconds now. And she's dead. She is definitely dead. She is 100% death. I mean, okay, like, these survivors aren't playing good, you know? Like, not to be mean, but these guys are not playing good at all. Like, they're playing quite bad. Like, that Lori kind of ran into me earlier and just kind of died. Like, this Claudette thought it was a good idea to just crouch beside that really, really shitty loop. And she thought that was the best way to play that situation. Like, these guys clearly, like, are not playing this well. But also, like, this perk seems kind of cool. I'm gonna be real. Like, even if I ignore the fact that these guys aren't playing pretty well, this perk seems pretty cool. We'll try a second game after this, and hopefully we'll get a little bit better matchmaking to actually, like, test it on people. Dude, this loop is nuts. I don't think I can even get this shot, can I? Not far enough. If I had range add-ons, I'd be able to stop that, but we done got no range. This is a really, really fun loop. We're having a good time. I'm having a lot of fun. Hello, Lori. How are you? You have Dead Hard? I don't even know. I one-shot downed you before. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Starstruck value, baby. Round 3, round 4. What round are we even on? I don't know. Okay, see, there's that guy. Oh, there's him too. I don't even need to shock. I literally know exactly where they are. See, that's like that's what makes me think, even on killers that aren't like doctor, like I feel like I can run this on like slinger or nurse. Like that would have been sick on nurse, right? That would have been so cool on nurse. But dude, they're just getting slaughtered. Like they're just getting slaughtered. It's like they're almost like always exposed. Like the amount of one-shot downs I've gotten in this game is insane. I've gotten way more one-shot downs this game than I usually do with perks like Make Your Choice and stuff, or like Haunting Ground. So I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty impressed with how well this is going. I know she was running towards this corner. Dude, what's happening? What is this? How is she screaming, but I'm not seeing her bubble? I'm like hearing her scream in the distance, but I'm not seeing a bubble. What is this, a bug? Does she like actually have calm spirit and she's like, and like the screaming is a bug, or like what's going on here? I'm so confused as to what's going on. Hey, what's happening? You don't seem like you have calm spirit, that's for sure. I don't understand. I don't get like what the hell that situation is. Like what's causing that? That happened twice this match. Was it the same person both times too? I think so. That was weird, dude. That was weird. Yo, GG's though. GG's. Let's go to endgame, I guess. All right, GG's. We did pretty good. Yo, we pipped up back to rank 1, baby. Let's go. We're now the highest rank achievable in Dead by Daylight. Oh boy, I can't wait to tell my mom, dude. They said, GG, sorry for killing myself on hook. Claudette was sitting in basement looting. I mean, you know, that's kind of fair. That TWF, that feel, what, I don't know what they were trying to say. I think they were trying to say TFW. You try to get out of terror radius, but you can't. You just can't. Yeah, it was kind of huge. It was kind of huge, but also understandable. GG's. Okay, did the Claudette have anything weird? Who was the Claudette? Who was the Claudette at the end there? What was their name? Scotty. Scotty. Did Scotty have any like weird perks? Why was Scotty's thing not showing up whenever I would shock? What, like, what, why? Why was it not showing up? I don't understand. What's happening? Can anyone shed some insight? Let me know in the comments if you guys know what the hell was happening there. That was so odd. That never happened before. Usually when you shock, they like, you see a bubble, you know? All right, anyway, GG's. We'll try game 2. We'll give or oh, wait, I already said GG's. We'll try game 2 and we'll see how it goes with a whole nother try. Okay, so these survivors I feel like must not be together because they burnt a Haddonfield offering as well as an offering to spawn the hatchet, or no, sorry, the basement hooks. That's for basement hooks, right? At Killer Shack? But you see, we're on Haddonfield and there is no Killer Shack. So that's lovely. That's pretty lovely. So they kind of burnt 2 offerings that literally don't do anything together. So they're either not together or they are dumb. Or they're dumb. Or they're dumb and they have no idea how things work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I think use my static blast this time. I think this time around I'm going to use my static blast just to find a chase. I don't feel like doing this like... There we go. I don't feel like doing this whole like looking for stealthy survivors, although they were just kind of on gens this time. So maybe I didn't have to this time. If I was like a little bit more patient and just kind of like went to gems, then I would have been able to find them. But, and also you notice how that time when I shot people, I was able to see their freaking bubble. That's how it's supposed to work, man. Why didn't I see their bubble last time? That was weird. That was so weird. That's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to see their little screen bubble and know where they are. I still don't understand what the hell happened last game, man. This guy is a whole W gamer. This dude has not ran to a single pallet. He's okay. He finally made it to a pallet. This man is just holding the W key, dude. Wowee. Wowee, exciting gameplay. Here he goes again, holding W once again. Wowee, exciting. Okay. Ideally, I want to wait for my static blast to come off cooldown because it's almost off cooldown. Okay, he's running away. Come on, come off cooldown. Okay, my terror radius should be huge now. It should be fucking huge. I probably could have picked him up sooner. I mean, it was gonna come off cooldown before I hooked him, I think. Like, it would have came off cooldown even while I was carrying, but still. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna hook this guy, and then we're gonna static blast and hopefully find somebody nearby. Is that near enough by? That's kind of far, isn't it? I mean, maybe. This dude is hella far. I'll try. I don't even know if this guy was exposed, and even if he was, I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch him in time. See, this is where I feel like I may need... This is where I feel like I might need somebody more mobile. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a more mobile killer... Are you exposed? Let's go, baby. The build works. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, the idea behind the build is that my terror radius should be fucking gigantic, you know? Like, I was hoping that this guy was gonna be exposed. Because if he wasn't exposed, that kind of ruins everything. We don't have the Starstruck active. It's on cooldown right now, so we don't really gotta worry about it. But that's interesting. Hey, Adam. I'll let you go. You just got unhooked. We'll fuck with whoever this is. Hey, Lori. What up, dude? She got home field advantage. All right, our Starstruck's back off cooldown. Our Static Blast is back off cooldown. We're ready to go, baby. We are ready to go. We are ready to both rock and to also roll. She going upstairs. Out the window? Out the window, dude. She went out the window. Out that done there window. I probably should have done something about that, like shocked her or something, but you know what? Nah. You know what? Nah. Okay, here we go again with round two. Round two of hold W strats. We'll shock her so she can't. Okay, she didn't even go to the pallet. Never mind. Man. You know, gameplay, baby. Holding W gameplay. You love to see it. All right, let's activate Starstruck. Starstruck activated. Let's carry her. Where can I hook her that's somewhere centralized? I feel like this is fine right here. I think this is center enough, right? Like those guys, were those guys in terror radius? I mean, we'll see. I'll shock. Yeah, if they're in my terror radius right now, then they were definitely in my terror radius while I was carrying with agitation. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I saw a crow going this way. Billiam, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. Okay. What? He's not exposed? What do you mean? Did time run out? Was that 30 seconds? There's no way. Was that 30 seconds? That did not feel like 30 seconds. Okay, he is dead hard. I didn't see that last time because we one-shot him. I'm surprised he got that throw after I shot him, but I guess I just didn't do it fast enough. I can't believe he wasn't exposed there. Like, okay, I hooked him and then I immediately shocked. And my terror radius should be bigger. My terror radius should be bigger while I'm carrying because I have like the add-ons plus agitation, right? So it should be bigger. So I don't understand how that guy wasn't exposed. I think maybe 30 seconds ran out. I swear 30 seconds is one of those things where like, if you're the survivor and you're exposed, it feels like a fucking lifetime. But if you're the killer, it feels like 30 seconds runs out like instantly. I mean, I guess we'll try again. Here we go. Starstruck value again, I guess. I suppose Starstruck value again. Like, I feel like everybody should be exposed right now, man. Like, that terror radius should have covered, like, basically the entire map. I feel like, anyway. Although, I don't know where anyone else is other than this guy. They could have just been in lockers. What? No, he's a stealthy gamer. He's too good. He's a stealth god of games. I don't know where he is. This is really not working out as well as I thought it would. I think Haddonfield's kind of fucking us though, if I'm being honest. Like, this map is definitely not great because it's hard to keep vision of people. Like, I knew where that guy was, but there's so many like big walls, right? Like, there's so many big LOS blockers that it's hard to like if we were on a map like Blood Lodge where everything was low walled, it'd be really easy to just look around and see people. But this map's kind of bigger. Like, it's definitely off cooldown now, or it's definitely worn off. Like, I'm pretty sure he was exposed, but it's definitely... Okay, so Starstruck has a cooldown of 60 seconds. So I think I could just look at the... I think I can look at the perk on cooldown. I need to pay more attention. Does the perk go on cooldown the second you pick up, or does it go on a cooldown like when you hook? Because if it goes on the cooldown when you hook, then I could just look at the progress bar, and when the progress bar is at half, then I know that they're not. Then I know that they're no longer exposed. Ugh, that was hard to say. I'm not really sure how it works, but I need to keep an eye on it. Like here, let's see this time. Let's see like when it goes into cooldown. Okay, it's not in cooldown. So yeah, it's okay. So yeah, that's I can definitely do it like that. So essentially, I can hook this guy, and then it goes into cooldown. Okay, so when that bar hits half, when like the perk bar hits half, that's when wow, yeah, that dude, 30 seconds runs out so fast. That's like depressing. Like it takes that long to catch up to people. Okay, like I'll get him for sure. Yeah, look, like I have like 5 seconds left on it, dude. I swear, like I'm in like some kind of a weird like Twilight Zone thing here, where like 30 seconds does not feel like 30 seconds. 30 seconds feels like 10 seconds to me. This is insane. I know this happens in like almost every one of my videos. I know like I did demos add-on that gives you 10 seconds, or well, it used to give you 10 seconds of stealth, and it felt to me like it was like 3 seconds or something. Dude, I swear I'm horrible at telling time. It's insane. But this is weird. It doesn't really feel like it's that long. Which maybe begs the question that like maybe this approach that I'm doing of having a gigantic tear radius is maybe a bad thing. Because it gives them so much distance that all they really have to do is just hold W. And as long as they hold W and like run away, then it takes so long for me to catch up to them holding W that they usually get enough distance, you know? So maybe this would actually be better with like a, I don't want to say a smaller tear radius, but like, I mean, yeah, a smaller tear radius. I don't think like a small one, you know? Like I don't want like a fucking stealth killer, but maybe, man, I was just trying to get her to the middle of the map so I can make people exposed. God damn it, Lori. I was just trying to make people exposed. I gotta ruin all my fun, dude. We'll stop her from vaulting. She doesn't have that hard, does she? I don't think so. Well, we wasted that Starstruck, so I don't think it really matters now. This didn't really work that well this time. I feel like we got a couple downs, but it really wasn't that good. I feel like the distance was kind of fucking us. I feel like that's what was going on. I feel like I actually suffered because we exposed people too much, to the point where I feel like when they saw that they were exposed, they probably started playing really safe, you know, and started like hiding and shit, which is actually really bad for me. Like I want them to not hide. I want them to you know, or like if they're gonna start hiding, I want them to do it while they're closer to me, like not from that far away. I guess that's more what I'm trying to say. So I think my gigantic tear radius actually kind of fucked me over here. Let's see if we can maybe sneak a down on this Bill if he plays this really badly. And he is playing it horribly. He played that so bad. Maybe this Adam will get greedy. Nah, he's not gonna get greedy. I mean, they're both exposed. I'm gonna get this hook and then they're both gonna leave because they're both exposed. That's what's gonna end up happening here. Like, there's no way that they make a play off this. Oh, he's on death hook anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, damn, dude, that was a bummer. I thought that would work better than it did. I think it was a mix of Haddonfield. I think this was just like I think this was a perfect recipe for this not working. Haddonfield's a map where it's really hard to keep line of sight on people because of all the buildings and how good they are at line of sight blocking. But also, I think the big tear radius was a bad thing. I think if I do this again, if you guys want to see this done again, let me know, by the way. I'm curious. I mean, I'm down to try Starstruck on another killer. I feel like this might be really good on Nurse, and also Slinger are the two I have in mind. I feel like Nurse and Slinger, and then not making the tear radius too big, right? Like, I think Agitation's still good, but I think, like, Double Calm, I think this was overkill. Like, I think I overkilled it with this. Also, those killers are, well, Slinger's not more mobile, but Nurse is super mobile. I think having mobile killers might be good as well, because so that way you can close the distance. I definitely think there's better ways to do this. Although, it wasn't horrible. Like, it definitely wasn't bad. I just feel like it could have been better. GG's, though. GG's. This was a definitely much better team, which was nice. That first game didn't even feel like a real one. This one felt like an actual real game, so... GG's was good. I liked it. We safety pipped. We're still rank 1. Don't worry. We're still the highest rank achievable in Dead by Daylight. Don't worry. GG's, boys. All right, boys. I think that's going to be it for this video. This was pretty fun. This was fun. I like this. Starstruck's an interesting perk, man. It's very, very interesting. I still don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like I need more testing. I need more testing to be done, which just means more videos, which is probably a good thing because Lord knows I need more videos. So this was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I might make like a part 2, part 3 where I try this on different killers and, you know, try like different combinations of things. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. I had a good time. It's good to be back on YouTube and I'm glad to be back uploading. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, remember to leave the video a like. Helps me a lot with the algorithm. Also sub, because I'm going to be uploading maybe daily. I don't know. I'm going to be uploading more than I used to. And also stop by my live stream on Twitch. I'm live there 6 nights a week over at twitch.tv/OhTofu. So feel free to stop by and say hello. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. See ya. Take care. See ya. I'm out of here. See ya. See you later. Sleep.